John Madden, huh? I'ma tear the helmet off him on this one, man.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Both teams in today's game have let it be known how important a win is to the players as well as the fans. And it looks like it's going to be a very hard-fought battle right down to the final whistle as the 49ers match up against the Broncos. Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels. And with me, as always, John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The 49ers have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kick. Back to the field. Number 6 will be kicking off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 35 back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 2. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Let's move this football.
Closing in, looking for an option, throws it. He hits his receiver, and they beat the blitz on a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Set. Come on, partner.
Number 7 sees something in the defense. The Broncos using motion.
Here comes the heat.
And he stopped at the 38. And they'll move the sticks on that run.
And this is the thing. With these misdirection plays, the back starts one way and then comes back the other way, and right there it worked pretty good.
Set.
Calling an audible now.
Give it all you got. 16. Red, 58. Red, 16.
The Broncos using motion. Haley stopped that play before it could get started.
They tried to run the counter, but he saw what was coming before it even happened, throwing him for a loss. You got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front on that one.
Number 7 sets up.
Hit him low. Eagle left.
Pressure, rolls right with the pass. Incomplete. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
San Francisco lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Under pressure, he surveys the field, rolling out to his right. With the throw, incomplete pass.
Passing interference on the defense.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
Fumble, loose ball. The Broncos recover. That was a lucky bounce.
You always need to be awake out there. You never know when this type of thing is going to happen.
Bring that set.
Drops back. Throwing. The defender brings him down at the 25. Nice ball going through the air, and that'll move the chain.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Calling an audible.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Using motion. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Turner. Turner read that play perfectly. They might have lost a couple.
He didn't go for the misdirection at all. He followed the ball and got in there to make the play very quickly.
Set. Drop back. Drop. Hut. Tiger up. Hit him low. Hut.
Gain of a couple on that carry.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Out of the gun.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. He overthrew the target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Number 9 will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. Splits the uprights and good. Here's the kickoff team. And he got all of that one. A great kick. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Much anticipated matchup. John is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there or this guy will just tear you apart.
Wilson got himself into perfect position to make that catch.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. Throws it. Turns. He has it. Across midfield. The 30. The 20. The 10. Stiff arm there. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is a good special teams play.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
He kicks that one out of the end zone.
With a kick like that, you don't give the other team a shot to return it.
Number 7 gets set. Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Surveying the field. Slings it over the middle. He barely got that one off.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Got it off just before they got to him.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
With the pass, almost picked off. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. Here's a good defense for this situation.
Bray in the backfield. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
Pressure with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving option, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
Time to call the special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 6-yard line. He had some room, but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
Under pressure, buying time. Gets the pass off on the run. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
Number 7 sets up, directing traffic.
You got it. That's all you. They got nothing.
A lot of space in front of him. He blocked the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. Very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. Get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Humphrey, the lone back.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Get out of it.
Number 7 sends a man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw. Breaks free. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Set. Get at him, D. Bulldog under.
Closing in. Gets the pass off on the run. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. And the receivers are getting open and making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Calling an audible.
Yellow, 16, green, 25. Blue, 25.
Using motion. And he's brought down at the 22. Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back.
Set. Stay guys. Get in there. Stay after.
Dropping back. Pressure. Looking downfield. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
They're coming with the blitz. With the throw.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Set.
Looks like he's changing the play. Johnson goes in motion. He can't wrap him up. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
7-yard gain on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Come on. Hit the ball. Stay out. Come on. Be up.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. So it's 2nd and goal. Ball 1.5 yards out. Tosses it right. Touchdown, Denver. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
You see the way those guys walked off the field, kind of had their heads down? The offense is just dominating them out there.
It's on its way. From the 4. Loses one tackle. Steamrolls the defender. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
You should stop them with this play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Pass play to the right. Might have lost a step in the toss.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
On the call, just won't go down. Can't bring him down.
Flipping on the offense.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
This is what I would call in this situation.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Craig, Malone setback. Again with the run.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline. 2nd and maybe 3. Drops back, under pressure with the pass. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Going to the right. The defender goes down. Not a whole lot on that carry. He'll take himself out of the game for a play or two. Number 9 is looking for a good punt here. Carrington is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. This could be a good return.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
Humphrey, the deep man. Rolling out to his left. He's scrambling around, throwing. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Right on target. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Poke out right. You got him. Get in there.
Closing in. Looking downfield. Buying time. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
The Broncos using motion. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Has room. The 30. The 40. Amazing play by Jackson.
You talking about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Directing traffic.
Yellow, 16. Hit him low.
Number 7 sends a man in motion.
Get on your guy.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, throws it. This pass is incomplete.
You need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
Using motion. Stepping up, scramble, and he's tackled behind the line. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass coverage. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
Man in motion.
90 bull.
Tosses it right. Lost about a yard.
Call this defense here.
2 on the play.
Only one man back.
Drop back.
Hand it off to the back. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. 3rd down and long coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Throws it. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
Time to call a special teams play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming, trying to buy some time, looking for an option. A lot of space in front of him. And he slides down to avoid the hit.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, a little off target, but caught. He was able to hit his target, picking up the 1st in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Set.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. And they find themselves in scoring range.
Set.
They give it to the halfback. Only a yard by the halfback.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with. You better kick it here.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
You better kick it here.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. A lot of hang time, but not very deep. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner. This is a good defensive call.
And welcome back.
Come on, partner.
Looking to run it here. Just about a yard on the run. The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance of getting points before halftime.
The defender brings him down at the 13.
This is a good one to call.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Montana gets set.
Take him out. Get in there. Stay after him. Ain't got nothing.
They give it to the halfback. And he's brought down at the 16.
Time to call a special teams play.
Harrington gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. That one slips right through his hand. The Broncos scoop up the live ball.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Passing on first down. Pressure. He's looking. Rolls right with the throw. Breaking free.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Pass play here on first down. Scrambling with the pass. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
They're going to go with a no huddle. To the air on first down. Throws it, and the pass is completed. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Denver will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left. Jump ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. I bet you they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they've figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
He got all of that one. He decides not to return this one.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
Montana sets up. Man in motion.
Sideline, D.
Hand it off. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Denver 7. San Francisco 7. And we go back to the game. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Booming kick downfield. Number 32 will take a knee and start at the 20.
Try this play.
Using motion.
Rotate.
On the ground. Craig couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
You got him. You got him. Set.
Drops back. Looking for an option. Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield by number 92. He did a great job getting to the quarterback for his first sack. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick, and he waves for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one, but he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Number 7 sets up, looking for room. Pollard created problems in the backfield on that.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Calling an audible now.
358. We'll see.
Using motion. He's taken down in the backfield by Carter. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Drops back with the pass. Right on target. He made the reception but couldn't find a way to get past the marker.
When it's 3rd down, you need to make sure that you move the ball past the marker somehow. You got to think that anything less is a bad play or bad execution.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. And this will be a touchback.
A smart coach would call this play.
They line up in the I formation. Closing in. Gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
They got nothing.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Praying with the deep man. He'll get the call again. Runs him over. Ball loose. It's picked up. So the defense is able to get the recovery.
I'm not sure if you ever had that ball secured.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. only one man back. The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Using motion. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's third down, 2 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Number 7 sends a man in motion. It's the toss to the left.
Personal foul. Face mask.
That'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
Calling an audible.
Red 16. Lose it.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Set.
Pressure. He's scrambling around. Looking for an option with the pass. He's inside the 10. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
First down and goal to go. 8 yards to the goal line. 6th play of this drive. The Broncos using motion. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather as he looks to the sideline.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
Set. Give it all you got. Fire out. We got nothing. Take him out.
Under pressure, throws it, and this pass is completed. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
So now we have 3rd and goal. Melissa, what's up?
The trainer wasn't able to give me much information on the injury, Al. He doesn't think that it's anything too serious, but they want to be sure before sending him back out onto the field.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Surveying the field. Scrambling. Fires to the end zone. Big drop on that play, John.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's on its way. The kick is good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his 2nd so far. Number 9 comes in to kick off. Decent kick. We should have a return. There's a flag on the play. The return team will head back to the sideline.
Yeah, the return team loves it when that happens.
Montana sets up. The 49ers using motion. Craig. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Give this one a try.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
On the 42-yard line.
The brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Pressure coming with the pass. The 40. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle. And he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside.
Cowboy! We'll see.
To the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Number 34 just made a great defensive play.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week and try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 9.
Come on, partner. Run.
Craig, the lone back. With the pass. Number 88 made a difficult reception look easy.
He never hesitated. That's just great concentration and desire.
Number 6 heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's up. A nice kick, and it's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Good distance. From the 1 yard line. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Number 7 sets up, changing the play now. Oh, breaks the play up in the backfield.
The running game has not been able to get started today. They got to hope that the passing offense is ready to carry the load.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Broncos ahead of the 49ers 20-10. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Only one man back. Number 88 goes in motion. Picks up 5.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Number 7 sets up. Jackson, the motion man. With the pass. Incomplete pass. He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometimes. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Drops back, closing in, looking for a receiver, rolling out to his right, throwing. The pass falls incomplete.
This is what I would call in this situation.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand off to the tailback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure with the throw on the money. Montana is known throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots and leading receivers, he can do it all. And he makes it look so easy, too. I really like watching him play out there.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Pass room. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the change.
Whoa. This defense will stop him for sure.
Gets the pass off. The defense has it. A lot of space in front of him. To the 20. Slips the tackle. breaks free. And the defense comes up with a big interception.
And you can't try and force the ball into tight coverage like that, especially if you're about to punch it in for 6. Just throw it away and give yourself another chance.
Directing traffic. Breaking free. And he's ridden out at the 34.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Number 7 sees something in the defense. Using motion. Under pressure. Throws it. Here's an opening. The 40. Great run after the catch by Young.
And that's the thing with this guy. He has more speed than you do. And if you give him any room at all, he's going to make you pay for it. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Humphrey couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Pressure coming. Rolls out to his left. He's scrambling around. Brings it down looking to run. He doesn't want to take the big hit.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Calling an audible now. Man in motion. He has some room. Gain of 9 on the play.
On the carry, 9-yard gain on the play.
Number 7, directing traffic, using motion. Going to the right. Into the open field. Humphrey showed great acceleration on that run, cruising ahead for a big gain.
He blasts through the line and picks up a good chunk of yardage.
Calling an audible. Number 88 goes in motion. He'll get it again. Gain of 2.
This is where it really counts. Use your best play and put the ball in there.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Hawkeye right. Cowboy. Ain't nothing. Let's go. Come on. They got nothing.
Number 7, directing traffic. He's taken down in the backfield. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse and went south.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. And this is the 9th play of this drive. With the throw. Gain of 3.
You better kick it here.
Yard gain on the play.
Number 9 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. 3 field goals today, again rewarding the coach for his faith. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one. From the 6. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession. as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Got it.
Taylor moves in motion.
Here comes the heat.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. No gain.
44. That's the catch. 1 yard loss.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 26.
Let's go. Come on.
With the pass, and it's complete. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Pressure, gets the pass off, and the catch is made.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
With the pass, right on target. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
Get up, line. We'll see.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. Behind the caught. Montana with a good throw on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
They line up in the I formation. Under pressure, batted down.
2-yard line.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Wilson goes in motion. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. With the pass, he finds his man. Wright did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
They'll go no huddle here. Drops back. Throwing. Makes the adjustment. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Second and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there. When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many third and fourth down, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first for every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing. You know, as a defense, you live for these big fourth and short situations. It's all about making that one play to end the other team's comeback hopes.
Throws it, and it's caught. Denver calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. The Broncos come out in the quarter defense. Dropping back with the throw. This one falls incomplete.
This defense looks good. Oh, this defense will stop them for sure.
Tiger out. Bulldog under.
And this is the 14th play of this drive. Pressure coming. Goes to the end zone. Let an opportunity go right through his hands.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his fingers.
Melissa, has there been any information on how badly he's hurt?
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that it'll take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Throws it, and it's complete. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game.
Get at him, Pete. They got enough.
Lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
On the 2-yard line.
Receives the handoff. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time. I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
San Francisco calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Looks like he's changing the play, using motion.
3-yard line.
Penalty marker down.
Face
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 45-yard line. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than 1 score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. He was drilled as he threw. The blocking broke down on that play, allowing the defender to get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. Dropping back. Looking downfield. Throwing. A lot of space for him. Runs through the tackle. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
They want to hurry it up here. Denver calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
We got nothing.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it, and it's complete. Montana continues to pile up the passing yards. He's over 250 now. The Broncos come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Firing the ball into the end zone. Trying to get it in for 6, but couldn't. 3rd down. They're within striking distance here. Craig, the deep back.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Pressure. Pumps with the throw. This one falls incomplete. And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control. Well, at least someone can pad their stats if they put this one in for the score.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Gets rid of it. Makes the adjustment. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 6 comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. They don't have time to kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick. Onside kick from the 44.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
They'll take over at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Denver 23, San Francisco 17.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.